two. 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
This is the Roger the Wild Child Show, Nashville edition. Come on! Buckle up, y'all. It's another boot-stomping, guitar-slinging, full-throttle ride through the heart of Music City, spotlighting new faces, rising stars, and the hottest voices in country music and beyond. With your host, Roger the Wild Child, and riding shotgun, his partners in crime, the talented producer, songwriter, and musician, Patrick James, and the rockin' rebel with a Nashville soul, Tiana Woods. Want to know the nitty-gritty straight out of Music City? We've got your Nashville music news. So, grab your boots, crank it up loud, and get ready to ride.
Roger! It's Roger the Wild Child Show!
Yo, what's up, everyone? Yo. And welcome to another week of Roger the Wild Child Show. Yes!
What's happening?
Hi.
What's up, kids? How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
I'm very good. I feel like it's been quite a few minutes, right?
Yeah.
Happy to see all your beautiful looking faces.
Well, you know, we have a lot going on in our personal lives, so we try to do the shows as often as we can.
Absolutely.
And me back and forth between Vegas and Texas. It's just, you know, you're on the road with Anything But Human. Correct. And I want to talk about that, Patrick. Oh my gosh, how exciting.
It's pretty exciting, right? Yeah, I would say, yeah. I'm pretty stoked, man. So go ahead.
Tell everybody about what's going on with Anything But Human.
So, you know, we just finished a leg of a run with the band Zebra, and we're jumping back out. We are at the Rail in Texas on the 18th with a band. I should really pull up the website here. On the 18th with Gunshine, and time is like 26 on the top 40 at
nice.
And it's this week was the top 10 gainer right here, so we're pretty excited about that. On the
that is exciting, dude.
It's kind of gaining some momentum, and we're really excited about it.
This is amazing. Look at all those major signed artists with multi-million-dollar budgets behind them, and you guys are right there up with them. This is fantastic.
Yeah, we're pretty
Hello, Kelsey Parker on Facebook. She's listening from Maryland.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey. How are you?
But yeah, you're up there on the charts, dude. That's pretty exciting. Number 10. Actually, hang on a second. I think I got you covered up. Let's do this. Let me take that away. There you go. Right there at the bottom, number 10, Anything But Human, Time.
So this is the greatest gainer. So we're number 26 on the chart, but the greatest gainer this week is we're top 10. So that's pretty exciting news, I would say.
Way cool.
Yes, we're pretty stoked about that. So you can go to Anything But Human, all our socials. We have a bunch of dates coming up. We're going to be rolling pretty hard this summer. So go to the sites. I'll pull it up before the show is over, and you get to catch us. And hey, we're gonna be in San Diego. That's kind of far from you, right?
Yeah, it is. That's about 4 hours from Vegas. So
you should try to make a road trip, Tiana. I would really love to see you. But we're in Arizona the next day, so we can't,
right.
But
okay, send me the venue info, and I will try my best to get there.
I know it's a haul, right? It's at least, what is it, 3 hours?
I mean, I can make it an hour and a half. You know me, being on tour so much.
I know you. You know the road.
We know you, Tiana.
Yeah, exactly.
Roger, we're going to be at the 18th. We're going to be at the Rail in Texas. So if you're not in Vegas, come down.
That week I actually have to look at my schedule. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So everybody knows that in 3 months is CMA Fest week in Nashville. Yeah. And we are doing Roger the Wild Child Show live at the Troubadour that Friday night. So we'll announce the lineups and everything closer, but just if you're planning on going to Nashville for CMA Fest, okay, make sure that you guys leave Friday night open so that you can come and see all of us over there. Okay.
Yeah, you better.
So, and we're going to have some great artists performing and some rock stars coming up. And hopefully Patrick and Tiana will do a song together.
That would be so dope.
No.
That would be dope.
It's going to be really fun. I'm really hoping to make this one out. So
yeah. You should really try.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun when we're in Nashville.
Oh, we do. We have a ball. We have no matter what, we have a good time. We have a really
we hit Broadway and we just, we do our thing. Yeah. We go to John Bon Jovi's and broadcast live from there and do all that crazy shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
We do.
I love it. Well, half of LA lives in Nashville now, so I'm going to have a lot of fun.
And half in New York. Half in New York as well.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So joining us now is indie pop rock artist Kennedy Fine. Her debut single, "The Stars Are Broken," pulled in over 30,000 streams in its first month, and it earned her a finalist spot in the 2024 International Songwriter Competition. Her follow-up single, "Sabotage," has been gaining traction on radio and Spotify playlists. So please welcome Kennedy to the show. Hello, Kennedy Fine.
Hello. Hi, guys. Thanks for having me.
How are you?
Great to have you on the show today.
Thanks. I'm excited.
Yes. So Kennedy, where are you at right now?
So I'm in Oklahoma City, but I leave for Los Angeles next week. So you caught me at a good time. I'm home right now.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
I like Oklahoma.
Yeah, you know what? It's really, really building. When I was younger, it was mainly like flat lands, honestly. Right. But it's like the music scene here is really booming. We got so many great venues and stuff here.
Yeah, it's popping there. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. That's great.
It's fantastic.
So for people hearing your name for the
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. So for people hearing your name for the very first time, who is Kennedy Fine and how would you describe your sound?
So my sounds evolved over the years. I went from very singer-songwriter to pop, and I've kind of realized that I don't want to define myself by one genre or one sound or style. I think that's what's so special about music is it connects everyone. And so I don't want to just box myself into one category. So I would say it's a little bit of everything. I got some songs that are, soft and singer-songwriter. I have some that are more rock, some that are more pop. I would say it's like if Phoebe Bridgers and Olivia Rodrigo had a love child.
Okay, all right, I like that.
I like that a lot. I love that, actually. That's good. Don't be tied to one, kind of spread your wings, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
be able to hit on every market, but define yourself. That's great. I love that.
Exactly. Music's for everyone, so I want everyone to be able to have a song that they listen and enjoy.
I love that.
Thanks.
So when did you first realize that music was your passion and you wanted to pursue that seriously?
Probably when I was 14. I've been playing music my whole life. I did like drums as a kid and theater and all that, but I was very acting actually focused. So I thought I was an actress. Yeah, and it's something I still love. I haven't done it in forever. But I went to Nashville for the very first time when I was 14, and I went to a songwriting camp at NSAI. And that's when I was like, oh, I love to write and I love to sing, and I can put those two things together. And ever since then, I knew it's what I wanted to do.
That's awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah, I love Nashville. I'm dying to go back.
Yeah, so do I. I love Nashville too. It's a great town.
Well, come join us for CMA Fest.
Maybe we'll find a slot for you at CMA.
Please, I would love to play CMA.
So Kennedy, what's going on with you with your songs, your music, your gigs? Are you playing live? Are you just working the socials? What's going on? Tell me.
God, everything. 2026, you got to be a content creator, booking agent, all that good stuff. But I love it. I have a passion for it. So I just finished recording 8 new songs, and I would honestly like to
on this
year. I think that would be really cool. And then I'm playing live a lot because I love the recording and the writing, but my favorite part is the face-to-face. So I've been trying to get my live playing full. So that's why I'm going to Los Angeles next week. We're going to play the Mint, we're playing the Whiskey, and then I'm also doing something else that I don't know if I can announce yet. But 3 live shows in LA and then more when I get back. So I'm trying to play as much as I can.
All right, cool. Tiana, you got an A&R person right here that'll come see you.
Yes, yes. The Mint is a great venue, and I've played the Whiskey before. That's a whole nother vibe. You got to get your rock and roll roots out on there.
Yeah, you got to play the Whiskey. Everybody's got to play the Whiskey.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's got to shed some sweat on that stage, right?
And if you don't play the Whiskey, you got to go hang out and watch a band at the Whiskey because it's an experience in itself.
And then drink some whiskey.
Yeah.
And then you go right up the street to Rainbow. So
that's right. Then you
and have the cheese pizza because it's the best.
You're right. Yes.
And then stop to get an In-N-Out burger on the way out of town.
There you go. I love that. Yeah, next time I play, I'm going to put in my contract, free whiskey, free pizza.
There you go. I like that.
Nice. I like that. So your debut single, The Stars Are Broken, had a strong response early on. So what's the story behind that song? And then what was your feeling when it hit 30,000 streams so quickly?
Damn. That was crazy. So the story behind it is I wrote it about my very first relationship I ever had. I was in high school, senior year, and when you're 17 years old and you get dumped, your emotions are just like super, super heightened.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I feel terrible for anyone who was around me during that period of time. But it worked because I got a great song out of it. So that was the story is I went through that breakup and then I happened to be scheduled for a writer's trip in Nashville about 2 months later. So it really worked out just perfectly, and I had a lot to say about it. And yeah, we wrote that song in probably about 2 hours. It didn't take that long. Yeah, and then I released it 6 months after that. And when I woke up, and it was the first week, and I looked at my Spotify, and it said I had 10,000 monthly listeners and like a bunch of streams. And I honestly just started crying. I think I had just woken up. I was like, Mom, we have to get in here. She's like, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah. And showed her the Spotify. I'm trying to chase that high because that was incredible.
That is great.
That's a great feeling, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's like everything that you've worked for really, because the music industry, the lows are really low, but the highs are really high, and that is a feeling that that's why I do it, to chase that feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's go to Facebook real quick. Kelsey Parker says, I think Kennedy is really pretty. I have 2 questions for her. Do you have a favorite color, and do you have a favorite thing to eat?
I do. Actually, hi, Kelsey. I'm pretty sure she follows me on my TikTok. So she's really sweet. I've talked to her a few times. Really sweet. My favorite color is purple. And my favorite thing to eat, it's basic, but I am going to say like a cheeseburger.
Cool.
Okay.
That works.
All right.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a pizza and Mexican food kind of guy. So
I love chips and queso. I've never been sad eating chips and queso ever. So yeah.
Who would be sad eating chips and queso?
Nobody. Who would be sad? How could you be sad? Right, T?
Yep. Hey, and since you're going to be visiting LA, you got to go to In-N-Out for your cheeseburger.
This is true.
Yes, we don't have them in Oklahoma. I'm like, I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, no. Not yet.
Not yet. I don't know who I'm writing a letter to, but I'm going to find out. Because we got to get him here. Yeah.
So your follow-up single, Sabotage, has also been getting attention on playlists and radio. So what inspired that track?
So when you're dumped at 17, your emotions are very high. And I went from very heartbroken to I'm never dating ever again because this sucks. And so that was kind of like the 180 flip is Stars Are Broken. We wrote them actually both in the same day. So Stars Are Broken, we wrote in about 2 hours. And that was the heartbroken, I'm sad. And then the Sabotage was like the realization of not only do you deserve better, but you don't have to do this or put up with this in the first place. And so I kind of like tapped into a different part of myself. I call it character writing because, in real life, do I really want to go, backstabbing everyone and ruining relationships? No, but I felt like it in the moment. So it was about like the aftermath of when you come out of the heartbreak, the anger phase.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I want to hear you sing though.
Yeah, let's hear a song.
Okay. So this one, I'm actually gonna do one that's not released yet. This is
an exclusive.
There you go.
Only
on the Roger the Wild Child show.
Tell your friends. This is called Criminal. This is recorded, so it should be out this year. But this is my favorite song to play. I've always been the bigger man. Though you think you're stronger than I am, then you start to play the victim. You're good at writing fiction. I wouldn't want to find myself in your position, with everybody asking why we fell apart without a sign. I know it's easier to tell a lie. Put it on your hands, you take the stand. To you the truth's conveniently spinnable, so go ahead and make me the criminal. Go wreck my name, give me the blame. If it helps you think you're forgivable, go ahead and make me the criminal. Go ahead and make me the criminal. You can run your mouth all by my tongue. You won't find me telling anyone. Oh, everything you promised me was empty. You made the breakup messy. The methods that you used on me would even shock a jury. Put it on your hands. You would take the stand. To you the truth's conveniently spinnable, so go ahead and make me the criminal. Go wreck my name, give me the blame. If it helps you think you're forgivable, go ahead and make me the criminal. Criminal, 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 criminal. Unpredictably predictable, you flip the script and somehow it's typical that I'm the bad guy. Well, whatever helps you sleep at night. Put it on your hands, you take the stand. To you the truth's conveniently spinnable, so go ahead and make me the criminal. Go wreck my name, give me the blame. If it helps you think you're forgivable, go ahead and make me the criminal. Go ahead and make me the criminal. Criminal, 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 criminal. Go ahead and make me the criminal. Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you. Thank
Great,
you.
man. You got a great tone, man.
Thanks
Yeah.
so much.
Catchy song too. Yeah, I really like the vibe. I like it
Thanks.
a lot.
I
That was
appreciate
great.
So I usually have a full band, and I haven't played acoustic in so long. And so I knew I was going to sing tonight. I was like, what are the chords to my own song again? Like, I usually have people do this for me.
I know. I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Thank
That
you,
was
thank
great. I really enjoyed that a lot. I really did. I hear that
Yeah.
Olivia in you for sure, but that is awesome.
Thanks so much.
That's
Thank
a
you.
great catchy song. And you sang it really well. I really enjoyed that.
I'm excited to release that one.
Yeah.
So
that's-
are most of your songs based on personal experiences?
Yeah, all of them except Sabotage, and then I have a song called Vogue and Rolling Stone that's kind of an 80s vibe. Did any of you see the show Daisy Jones and the Six on Amazon?
Yeah, I did.
A great show. So I wrote that like loosely based off of Daisy Jones's character. It's about this like girl who lives in LA, and the chorus is, "I can be an it girl, I can write a hit girl, Vogue and Rolling Stone." So that one's really fun. Thanks.
Yeah.
Do you know it? You haven't rehearsed? Play it.
I can try. I can absolutely emphasis on try.
Can you
Yeah,
mumble through it?
definitely.
Go ahead, go
Sure.
for it.
So I play a different acoustic, which is why I say try, because we did something completely different in the studio. So it sounds a lot more Sabrina Carpenter. She loves magazines, fashion queens and models. Besides her records, play two clinks of bottles. Says she's a poet, but only at night. Writes her songs untouched by LA shining lights. Wear shorts in winter and coats in the spring. Says it's a statement in other crazy things, like I'll play guitar and look good while I do it. Sing about the boys who broke my heart, oh they put me through it. Get your cameras ready, click those pins, let's go. I could be an it girl, I could write a hit girl, Vogue and Rolling Stone. I could be an it girl, I could write a hit girl, Vogue and Rolling Stone. She takes Polaroids, the risky choice, and too long to decide which sleeve she'll wear her heart on. Opinionated on how things are done. It takes much effort for her to bite her tongue. Wear sunglasses at 30 degrees. Says it's a statement and other crazy things, like I'll play guitar and look good while I do it. Sing about the boys who broke my heart, oh they put me through it. Get your cameras ready, click those pins, let's go. I can be an it girl, I could write a hit girl, Vogue and Rolling Stone. I can be an it girl, I could write a hit girl, Vogue and Rolling Stone. Her mind's the mind of its own, doesn't always know where to go, doesn't always know where to be, but she'll still sing. I'll play guitar and look good while I do it. Sing about the boys who broke my heart, oh they put me through it. Get your cameras ready, click those pins, let's go. I could be an it girl, I could write a hit girl, Vogue and Rolling Stone. I could be an it girl, I could write a hit girl, Vogue and Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. That was
I
awesome.
love it. That is so amazing.
Oh, I'm dying for you to hear the final version, because like the acoustic's out, and we did this like kind of Madonna sounding like pop 80s synth underneath it. So
Yeah.
it's going to be really cool. But yeah, it's so weird hearing my songs produced and then playing it acoustic and seeing like how it came from here. Like that's how I wrote it, and now it sounds like this. It's mind blowing, but I love it.
Yeah,
that's
the
great.
creation process is always great.
Yeah, it's so fun.
If it sounds good on
Everyone
the
is
acoustic,
how
it's gotta
wonderful a song is and the bare bones of being acoustic. That's what I love about acoustic songs is you get to really see how good a song is.
God, yeah, I love that about Lizzie McAlpine. She's another inspiration for me, because like I get a lot of my songwriting stuff from her, because you strip her songs down when she does her acoustic versions and it's heavenly. So agreed. Yeah.
She's a great artist as well. Yeah.
Love her.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, Kennedy,
Yeah.
for people watching tonight who are discovering you for the first time, what message do you hope that they take away from your music?
Man, that's a great question. I think I have a lot of songs about just getting back up, which maybe sounds trite, but I genuinely think that it's something that we forget because we say it all the time. But especially in this industry, like, I think that it's really hard to sometimes hear a no and then have to keep trying. And I think that message is in a lot of my songs, whether it's just about life or a breakup or anything that you're going through. I think that it really shows our strength when we can just persevere besides like the point of a no. And I think that's what a lot of my songs are about. And I think that's
awesome.
something that's helped me throughout my life.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yep.
It's a good place to draw from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I think a lot of artists kind of pull from there because it's just the struggle of the fight. It's not. It's the struggle and it's the journey and it's the outcome. So it's the ride. Right?
Yeah,
The
100%.
climb. It's the climb, right?
It's the climb. Yeah. And the
Yes.
struggle is what like weirdly makes me feel human and connected to everyone. Because we can all relate with the struggle. So that's what I love about.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where can everybody find you?
All right, my Instagram, TikTok, all the socials, it's Kennedy Fine Music. And then on all stream platforms under Kennedy Fine, just my name.
Perfect.
That's perfect. Nice and easy.
Thank you all so much. Yeah, mainly Instagram and TikTok. That's where I'm most active.
As you should.
All right. And there you go.
Well, good luck in LA.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much. Thanks for having me. This was so fun.
Yeah, have some. Yeah, we had a blast. Have some great shows. Keep in touch with us. Stay in touch. Come back out and visit.
Perfect.
Yes.
We'll have you
Thank
back on again when you release more music.
Yay, I can't wait. Thank you all. I appreciate it so much.
Nice to
Awesome.
meet you,
Awesome.
Kennedy. Thank you.
Bye.
Nice
Thank
to meet you, Kennedy.
All right, take
Thanks
care.
so
Great
much.
job. Great job. You sound great.
What an artist.
Great.
Yeah. Yes,
Great.
I totally
Good energy.
understood the Olivia Rodrigo comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
I get it. Yeah.
She's got a great energy. Great energy.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
That's
So
what
next.
not a lot of artists understand. It's not just about how good of a musician you are. You also have to be a performer and an interesting person and talk about your art and make people listen, make people want to hear and be interested in what you're trying to promote and say. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's doing the music is half the job of a musician, you have to
Right.
be the
Yeah.
other 50%. So yeah.
All right, so next up is rising Nashville country artist Mika Lynch, known for her gritty biker bar country sound that blends classic. Yeah, I know, me too, right? It blends classic country storytelling with rock and roll energy, inspired by artists like Miranda Lambert, Carrie Underwood, and Janis Joplin. She's bringing a fresh edge to the Nashville scene. So, without further ado, please, let's welcome her on, Mika Lynch. Hello, Mika.
Hey y'all.
Hey Mika, how are you, honey?
Hi, Mika.
How you
How
doing?
are y'all?
Welcome to the jungle, Mika.
Oh yes. I love Guns N' Roses.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
So what's so funny is I was listening to y'all before and y'all were talking about JBJ's. So for a period of time I actually used to play at JBJ's in a rock band.
Oh, right on. Right on.
Yeah.
Really?
And so when you were talking about JBJ's, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, we were broadcasting live last year for CMA Fest from JBJ's right there on the main floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun place.
It is for sure.
Yeah.
Really nice in there. Their bathrooms. I know that this sounds really stupid, but like I judge downtown bars by like which bathrooms I like the most.
Yeah,
and that one's definitely number one right now.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
They're nice. Yeah.
Very important.
It is. Okay, the thing is though, if you go to downtown Nashville, you'd understand because there's some questionable
We know.
things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been in pretty much all of them.
I call it like the Southern Strip. You know what I mean? Like the Southern version of Sunset Strip.
It kind of
Exactly
is.
what
It's
it is.
I always say it's like Vegas with no gambling. That's what I always compare it to.
Right. Yeah. With all the lights. Yes.
Yeah.
Now it is. Now it is.
Yeah. So, Mika, how would you describe your biker bar country sound?
So I kind of grew up with a big mix of rock and country because my dad was a very big rock guy. Like he listened to a lot of like Iron Maiden, Tool, etc. Like a lot of stuff from that area, like metal/rock. And so I grew up with him, like listening to that. And then my mom listened to country. She was a huge Garth Brooks fan when I was growing up, and like Dina Carter, the Chicks, like all the above. And so I feel like I just kind of take from that, and I feel like I'm influenced a lot by the music I grew up with, and yeah.
Cool.
Because you're like influenced by Miranda Lambert, Carrie Underwood, Janis Joplin. So you got a little mixture of both rock and country. So it's kind of your music kind of blends both genres.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like, I also am a very big lover of classic country on top of it, too. So, like, some of my songs even will lean more into that because, like, George Jones and Conway Twitty, like, I have a very weird, like, very broad music taste, and my playlists are all messed up because, like, you'll hear Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden, and then, like, you'll hear He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Jones. Like, that's how my playlists
awesome.
work.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah.
It's called diversified. I like that.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I want everybody to have emotional whiplash when they're in my car. You know, like our playlists aren't going to be typical.
No. I obviously, if you were an Uber driver and I was driving in your car, I wouldn't know what to expect.
I feel like we would have a great time. It would be a party. You don't understand. If I was an Uber driver, there'd be a disco ball. Like we'd make it an experience. It wouldn't just be a normal Uber ride.
Well, that's what I did when I was an Uber driver. When I was an Uber driver, I had all the lights on the floorboard and everything, and I'd crank up the music very loud. People get in the car and they're like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Let's rock and roll, baby."
That's like a great idea. I feel like you'd make more tips that way, especially if you're in different like entertainment capitals, like if you're in like Vegas or if you're in LA, Nashville, Atlanta. Like if you're in those types of areas, I feel like it would like really work out.
College kids from the bars at closing time. Oh yeah, that was like mucho money at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure, and also the inflated prices when after events, you know. I'm sure it was.
No, it wasn't the tips. It was the surge because, I mean, that's when the peak time. I was like, heck yeah! And the college dorms were a mile away, so you're making maybe $10 to $15, maybe sometimes 18 to go 1 mile. Turn the app off, come back to the bars, turn it back on, and boom, you got another ding. And it was amazing. Like, yeah. So yeah, I took advantage of that.
I mean, as you should have. Like, I mean, if I was an Uber driver, I would too. Like, that's a great idea. At least people are you know, being safe and also you get to profit off of it. It's great.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to my buddy Dave, the Shoe Shine Boxing Podcast. What's up, Roger? Good to see you. And Dave, we're both in Vegas, so let's get together, man. Hit me up and we'll go grab something to eat sometime. So
what's up, Dave?
Dave, thank you for checking us out. Dave's the one that actually turned me on to our friend Frankie McDonald. So
oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, and that ever since then, that's how Frankie and I became friends, was through Dave. So
right on.
Okay. Kelsey on Facebook. Mika Lynch is pretty. I love her song, Playing with Fire. I hope this makes her laugh. I was playing with fire on a TV. Thank goodness I didn't burn myself.
See, okay, so all the photos I did for my song Playing with Fire, like we actually did play with fire. My mom used to be in special effects. So it's like always funny when people are like, "Oh, I didn't burn myself." Because when we were doing the covers and everything for Playing with Fire, I only burned myself once, luckily. But you know, I risk it for the biscuit. I'm not telling people, like, don't do this at home, please. But like, we lit a guitar on fire and like we put it behind my head, and my mom made this gel so then the fire wouldn't move off of like the specific areas where we put it. And I had it like, also I had hairspray in my hair. So like girlies will understand that I was risking it, man. I was risking it.
You're a daredevil.
And yeah, so don't try that at home. Don't do that. My mom just used to work in special effects, so I just was very lucky in that.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, are you gonna play a song for us or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
are you or what?
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't, you know, it's waiting to be asked. Anyways, so this one I'm gonna play is called Dancing in the Kitchen. I've had it out for a little bit. It's more of a cut, like how we were talking about classic country earlier. This is definitely one of those. Dancing in the kitchen, boy, what I'm missing. I was really wishing you'd take a hold of my hand, twirl me around, sweep me off of my feet. But that's just wishful thinking. No, I ain't been drinking, but now I see you sinking it way over both of our heads. I don't Until you come home, I'll be alone, dancing in the kitchen. Hot in the phone, light in the stove, dancing in the kitchen. The lights are real low, taking it slow, dancing in the kitchen. I got one admission, all your sweet talking got me feeling some kind of way. Stand and sway, I'm still thinking about you. Until you come home, I'll be alone, dancing in the kitchen. Hot in the phone, light in the stove, dancing in the kitchen. The lights are real low, taking it slow, dancing in the kitchen. Dance in the kitchen. Don't know what you're missing. Dance in the kitchen. All alone. Until you come home, I'll be alone, dancing in the kitchen. Hot in the phone, light in the stove, dancing in the kitchen. The lights are real low, taking it slow, dancing in the kitchen. Until you come home, I'll be alone, dancing in the kitchen.
Wow.
Right.
I definitely hear that classic country sound to that song.
That one's one that I like literally went into it saying I really want to write like a classic country song. That was when literally my friend was line dancing in my kitchen when I came up with the title. And so originally it was line dancing in the kitchen, but then my producer's like, no, just shorten it, honey, just shorten it. And I'm like, okay. And like we just really went into it with the mindset. The co-writers on it, Michael Blue and Dalton, I told them that I was really wanting a classic country sound because in Nashville, especially, I was born in California and I moved to Nashville really young, but I feel like when you say that you're born in California, people are like, you're not country enough. So I was like, I really want to write the most like classic country song I can because, you know, you kind of have to prove yourself a little bit.
All right, so
very cool.
Any artist, past or present, who would you want to sing that song?
Probably Patsy Cline. I literally am such a Patsy Cline fan.
I see that.
The other one is definitely Patsy Montana too. I feel like that'd be cool. I feel like she could add some cool yodels or something to it, and it would sound amazing. And I'd be like, "Yep, you can take the song. It's yours now." And I'd be okay with that.
It's all yours.
Very cool. That was great. You sang it great too. I like your tone. I like your delivery.
Yes.
Gianna, you gonna be dancing in the kitchen now?
Yes. Get on my cowboy hat and do a little line dancing.
There you go.
Right?
In preparation for CMA. So there you go.
Great.
So Mika, you started like everybody else at a young age. You found this passion of music. How old were you when you fell in love with music?
So similar to Kennedy, I started out in theater, and I also did acting and all that stuff. I started when I was 5 years old, though, and I don't know. I've kind of always been in love with music in general, and I always had a want to kind of do my own thing. And then when I was 12 years old, I decided I want to do country music, and my parents are just the most supportive people in my life, and I probably would not be where I'm at without them because they were like, you know what? Yeah, let's find you a producer. Let's get you in co-writes. Let's do it. Let's figure it out. And then even when I was 5, I was definitely one of those kids where I was one of the rare cases where I'm I really want to do acting. I want to do Broadway. I want to do all this. And they just really supported me, and they didn't know how any of it worked, but they figured it out for me. And yeah, so I kind of started doing my own music when I was 12, and then I've been doing it ever since.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
So
what
you-
inspires you with music? Is it when you first write music? Is it the melody? Is it the vibe? Is it just figuring out the storytelling? What comes first?
For me, it's usually melody. I'm not one of those gifted people where it's like I just always knew how to songwrite. Da 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 da. I learned how to songwrite, and I learned a lot from my first producer, Drew, and then also from my second producer, Michael, who I actually wrote "Dancing in the Kitchen" with. They kind of basically taught me. Like Michael would set me up in writes. I wrote with over. This was all when I was 14 years old. I think I wrote with like at least 30 songwriters, and they all taught me how they songwrote, like how they songwrite, and they come up with their ideas and everything. And I kind of just took different methods from all those different people and kind of developed my own writing style.
Right.
And I now, when I'm in a co-write, or also when I'm writing by myself, usually what comes first is a melody, and then I just kind of try to spitball whatever. And if I have an idea going into it, usually it's a lot easier. And I have I think like many songwriters do, a just full notes app on my phone of just like random titles, random lyrics that I'll just come up
Love
with
it,
throughout the day. And I usually take those and I try to flesh them out a little bit, and then I'll take them into co-writes, or I'll just finish it on my own. It just really depends on how difficult of a time I'm having, like getting my vision that I have for the song like into fruition. Because like I sound crazy saying this, but like when I like listen to lyrics, or I kind of have an idea, not listen, but when I read lyrics, I sometimes come up with a melody and I can like hear the whole production in my head. And I sound like a schizophrenic saying that, but like I hear it. I can hear like what it needs to sound like. And so sometimes those co-writes, when I don't have all the lyrics done, like it's easier with them bouncing off ideas to achieve what I have, like the idea in my head, you know?
Right. Yeah. I get it. I understand.
I just feel like I sound crazy being like, yeah, in my head. I feel like I can hear it. I can hear it in my head.
No, it's not crazy.
Not crazy at all.
No, it's just kind of how it works. It's kind of how it grows.
Yeah.
Right,
But what?
Exactly. Yep, that's how it works.
Right, Nana?
It's a great trait to have as a songwriter. So, a lot of songwriters do not have that. And that's okay, though. But, it's fabulous if you do.
Yes,
it makes things so much easier, too. If you're like, oh, no, I want it to go like this because I can already hear it.
Yeah.
And they're like, great, this is awesome because I didn't know where to take it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have that. It's good to have that.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't help it.
Superpower of yours.
So I couldn't help but see all of them guitars behind you.
Uh-huh.
So, is there a story behind each one?
Do you want to tour the guitars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't see, and I'm not moving my camera right now because like I have it positioned in the right spot where my internet's working. So on the very end, I have a GS Mini Taylor. This is a Gibson LOO. It's rosewood. It's beautiful. It's my baby. And then banjo, ukulele. I got this literally in Hawaii. Mandolin. This is my first guitar right here. It's broken. It was a Chinese brand that was doing girls for guitars, like guitars for girls, called Daisy Rock or something. And the bridge of the guitar, like the bridge on the top, this part right here, it broke, and we couldn't get a replacement piece because they went out of business or something. I can't remember. It was something crazy like that. And then I have 2 Fender Strats and then a Fender acoustic, but it doesn't have any plugins. And then downstairs, I have another Gibson that I broke. That's a whole other story that I need to get fixed. And then a Taylor Grand Symphony.
What's your favorite?
What?
What's your favorite?
The Gibson that's broke right now, actually.
Is it really?
It's actually kind of like a replacement for my other Gibson because we haven't been able to find any luthiers to fix it. What happened is we were on the road. We were in Springfield, Missouri. We were playing a show, and we travel via motorhome. So, like, you have pop-outs, different things like that. I nickname it the tour bus, but it's an RV. And my mom was doing the pop-ins, and my guitar, I kept it in this in like a soft case instead of the hard case. Like it was like a backpack version that Gibson has.
Yeah.
And my mom put the pop out in, and it was in the way, and it kind of smushed. And I
Oh,
didn't
God.
know. I thought I caught it in
wow.
time. No, this is the better part. I thought I caught it in time. And so I brought it into the venue with me, like after we went to the venue for sound check, and I opened it, and my guitar's just completely broken. And I just I was like sobbing. Like I'm not the type to cry at all. I am like, I just don't, I'm not a big crier. Like I'll cry sometimes, but I'm not like a big overly emotional person. But I was crying, and I was doing sound check. Luckily, I had a second guitar and my Taylor with me, my Taylor Grand Symphony, and I was just sobbing. And I'm like doing sound check, and I'm sound checking with Strawberry Wine, so I'm like 17, just sobbing, just like absolutely crying. And the people, I was actually opening for somebody, and they were like, "Is she nervous? Like, what's wrong?" And she's like, "She just broke her guitar," and they were just like probably just very concerned. Because I don't think anybody's gotten that emotional singing Strawberry Wine ever. I'm going to be so honest.
That's a horrible but great story, man. My heart would have been on the floor if that happened to one of my guitars.
Yeah, and what's even better is, so that night, we park at KOAs or different things, like for our RV, so we have like full hookups and everything. And I don't know if y'all have ever stayed at a KOA. There's either a train station, an airport, or a very busy interstate right by the KOAs, always. If there's not one of those, then it's not a real KOA. And so we were literally, it felt like we were on the train tracks, and the train just came every 15 minutes for the most part. It felt like it was a very busy train station. And so we got back from the gig, it's like 1 a.m. and I'm just sobbing after the gig because of my guitar, and I couldn't sleep because of the train, and I just kept crying. And my mom's like, put your AirPods on and go to sleep. Stop crying. Like, we'll get it fixed. It's okay. And I'm like just sobbing. It was the worst, but also the funniest night ever, because it's just like I look back at it and I'm like, well, at least I have tour stories. And that's one thing I can't run out of, because on the road, as I'm pretty sure y'all know, it's the most chaotic thing you can ever imagine, especially with musicians, because they are the most chaotic people.
Man, never a dull moment.
No.
There's not. Yeah. And the thing is like, I literally was talking to somebody, and I'm like, if you really want to meet somebody with a personality, just talk to a musician. You're all set. Like, they will yap about stories for hours, because, I mean, we write songs about our lives. Like, we love telling stories about our lives. And that's what actually drew me to country, is because of just the storytelling aspect.
That's cool. So tell me about your rock edge. Where you get that from, Pops?
Yeah, pretty much. My dad really is a big metal and rock guy. He, I'm jealous of some of the concerts he went to, because he went to like Ozzy Fest when that was going on, and he went to a Tool concert recently and did not invite me. And then he went to Slash, also did not invite me. So my dad goes on his little concert dates with his friend, and I'm like, where's my invite? But the Slash one I did technically get invited to. It's just I was on tour, and I was like, it's your fault. You did it while I was on tour. It's your fault. You shouldn't have gone in honor of me not being there. I definitely feel like a lot of my rock edge is definitely from him and the music that he would force me to listen to in the car growing up. Because you know how you are when you're a kid. I was like, Dad, what is this? Turn this off. This isn't Selena Gomez. I don't want to hear this. And now, I literally have my dad's music taste.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
It's funny how that grows on you.
It does. And also you gain an appreciation for so many different genres in music. I mean, for me, I always growing up, weirdly enough, I loved blues. Blues music was my favorite growing up. And also even jazzy, more jazzy music, jazzy pop, like Nora Jones and all those. Those were my favorites growing up. The Come Away With Me album was icon of my childhood. And and then slowly somehow it ended up mainly being Guns N' Roses and Kiss and Motley Crue and Poison. I don't know where it changed, but it did somewhere.
The 80s hair band era.
Oh, I love 80s hair band. I love metal. I love it all. I as I said, If you ever get in a car with me and I have aux, you're in for a good time because it's going to be the most chaotic playlist you'll ever listen to.
I like that. I like
What's
that.
What's your tour look like right now?
So we're just gonna be traveling a lot. I've been adding tour dates left and right. I'm pretty sure we're going to Pennsylvania next month. I'm doing a couple shows in Nashville while I'm back here. And then we're going to Key West. I'm pretty sure we're just traveling a lot. Check out my bands in town for all that because I'm gonna be so for real. I cannot think of a lot of them off the top of my head because, you have so many different projects you're working on. And then on top of it, I'm working on a new song release right now. So it's just kind of like, I'm just here. We're working on it all.
So where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Instagram. It's mika.lynch, Mika Lynch. Same on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. And I think it's just Mika Lynch, spelled MikaLynch, something like that.
Awesome.
Great.
Very cool.
Mika.
To you, Mika.
Awesome.
I'm talking to y'all too.
Best of luck. I love your story. I love your vibe. And I love where you're going. And just keep at it, girl.
Well, thank y'all so much for having me.
Let us know if you're going to be in Nashville for CMA Fest.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm going to be here.
Okay, we're going to put you on stage.
Okay,
All right.
Well, I'll see y'all again then.
Yep. Write her down, Patrick. We got our first performer.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank y'all so much for having me.
Of course.
You were great. You sounded great. Song sounded great. Yeah. Best of luck to you.
Okay. See y'all later. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome show. Two amazing artists. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And
great energy.
They're hot.
Yes.
So can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with the hotties.
Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, they're great. I like the energy.
Music and hotties. You can't ask for anything better, What
more can you ask for?
Of course.
I told Roger today's show was Attack of the Blondes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Good. They were definitely would love to see them on tour, listen to them sing, and and I can't wait to hear their music on Spotify and their future songs as they blow up, and maybe they'll hit 1 million. That would be cool.
Yeah. Hey, it's possible.
Anything's possible.
You know what I mean?
You don't have to be on a record label to hit 1 million streams.
You don't.
On Spotify or any other music platform.
Nope.
No.
Yep.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, guys. Great show. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you guys share and reshare this episode so everybody knows who we are and what we are. And keep on following us, guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
I just wanted to, before we bounce off, it's March 18th at the Rail. That's where we are in Texas.
March 18th? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll let you know my schedule.
And that's with Gunshine. All right.
Okay.
And you can go to anythingbuthuman.com and all the sites to find out all the rest of the tour dates.
Awesome. Guys, get out there and support Anything But Human. They are rocking to a town near you.
That's right.
Absolutely. All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.